Hello, beautiful Eswatini. Welcome to an exclusive episode brought to you by Eswatini TV. Namuhla we took a drive all the way to the Lubombo region. I'm sure a lot of you must be thinking, Namuhla Stogandani. As you can see, the sun is out, which means that today's event is going to be definitely fantastic. I'm sure a lot of you are thinking, what is happening in the Lubombo region? Basically, Sigu Career Expo Namuhla. Do stick around because we have so much in store for you guys. If you want to find out, kahle Career Expo Gwendagalani, do stick around on Eswatini TV because we have so much. The young people came out in their numbers to find out bona bangatitfutfukisa kanjani when it comes to entrepreneurship skills la eLubombo region. So just to give you a hint as to what is going on here today, this initiative is brought to you by the Ministry of Labor in collaboration with the Ministry of Education and so many partners, guys, because they want to equip young people with entrepreneurship skills, because a lot of oftentimes people think that in order for you to be able to make it in life, people often think that you have to get an 8 to 5 type of a job. But today we are learning more about entrepreneurship skills, guys. People need to find jobs for themselves. They need to create job opportunities for themselves. So today we are with the young people. We'll be working with young people. I cannot wait to find out and what are they feeling like in terms of being excited or being nervous. Today we're going to be finding that all at the Career Expo under the tagline Embracing Youth Entrepreneurship Skills. Actually, right about now, I think Asbabon. So basically right about now, guys, we're bringing you creativity and we're bringing you innovativeness. So basically there's something that is called skills assessment test. I don't know what that is, but Jose Rigo is going to be telling us, how is it beneficial to the students to learn more about their strengths and their weaknesses. Hi, Jose, how are you doing?
I'm all right. How are you doing?
I'm great. So can you tell me more about what's happening inside here? Can I take one myself as well?
Definitely. So I'll just take you back to the beginning.
Yeah.
There's a National Skills Audit report that was published last year. So this report basically measured the aptitude skills of a lot of young people.
Yes.
And it found that in industries, half of the people that do get employed get jobs that they are not quite good at by nature.
Yeah.
So you find that you have a nurse that doesn't quite enjoy being in front of people,
Yes.
which is a problem.
Yeah.
So that's one aspect of it. The second aspect is that a lot of people that graduate high school don't know what to study or apply for.
Yeah.
So they go to varsity or college and they apply for fields that have been influenced by other people, and they find that they get miserable in the job over time or in the course that they're doing.
Yeah.
Hence dropout rates and a lot of problems.
Yeah.
So what we have here is a digital test that evaluates the student's natural abilities. So every person is born with an ability that they sort of inherently grow into. If you're raised by a musician in the family, you're more likely to become a musician. If you're raised by a pilot, you're more likely to become a pilot, right? So a lot of young people don't have that alignment quite clear. They're influenced by a lot of factors. So when we ask these questions to the students here at Galanga, we find that some of them aren't even sure what they want to pursue. So you're in Form 4, Form 5, and you're confused. I don't know what to apply for. I don't know what to become. So I'm kind of on a crossroad. What we have is a test. The test takes about 10, 20 minutes. You take the test on your device. It's called Skills Hub. What the test helps you figure out is what are your natural abilities and what can you pursue as a job. So it's based on something called the RIASEC. What that does is it evaluates your personality, your natural skills, and your occupational interests, and then it aligns you to a job or a field of study. For example, if you're artistic, it'll definitely suggest that you could become a choreographer or a presenter or a host like yourself. Or if you're conventional, you could be a clerk or a credit manager.
Okay.
Yes, pretty much.
Okay, so basically I just want to find out, some of the key questions that you have during the test that are able to determine what type of personality a person has and their strengths. What type of questions do you have?
All right, so the questions are broken down into 4 sections. Okay. We have the activities, we have the occupations, we have the skills, and then we have the rate your abilities. So measure yourself from 1 to 6. Most of these questions will ask, how likely are you to fix a bicycle?
Okay.
If it's a no for you, that's easy, it's a no. How likely are you to help a handicapped person? If it's a yes, you pick yes. So what that then determines is where do you fit into as a person and as a future employee of some company. If you're more likely to fix a bicycle, you're more likely to become a mechanic by some measure. If you're likely to help a person, you're more suited to be a nurse. So it kind of goes like that. But there's a lot of questions, so you have to go through all of them.
Okay. So basically, a person would think, why should I care even what I am good at? Because, I'd like to consider Eswatini to be quite a conservative country, and oftentimes people have parents that are strict. If they want you to go to do nursing, that's what probably you're going to fall in line with. So why should they care to, find out Emma skills abo angakuphi? Because oftentimes you end up doing the things that our parents want us to do.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's a very important question. So it goes in many ways. The first issue is if you're not aligning to the job that your skills sort of directs you to, the chances of you being employed drops because you're not doing something you are wired for. That's the first challenge. Second challenge, the first challenge goes with the high unemployment rate. We already have a very high statistic. 1 in 2 young people will not get employed. That's a problem for the country. The second problem is 1 in 2 people that do get employed will do jobs that they're not good at. Second problem. That second problem says if you're an employee, you will tend to resent going to the office because you don't like your job. And if you're looking for time off, you'll wish you had more time off because you just want to do something else, like go to the soccer stadium more. So it matters that you do a job that you're naturally inclined to do. Otherwise, you become a miserable employee, which is a pandemic on its own, or you're unemployed. We want to change that around.
Okay. And just evaluating the success, how are you going to be able to determine if this is going to be a success for young people, and also determining, is it going to be helpful going forward? What are you hoping that they take away from this test that they're taking today?
So, interestingly, as we're taking the test, you look behind you. A lot of them are finding that the responses that the test gives them, the results, fits into what they're actually good at. So that helps them then get more confident in that I actually do want to apply for this. Thanks for confirming it. That's one. Two, we believe that if this can be done well at scale, a lot more jobs can be created by people that find their passions early on from high school level all the way to maturity. So the end result of this is to increase the employment rate in the country.
Okay. And as much as it's hot, guys, but we're still learning here. It's bringing you entrepreneurial story covers. She's a part of the Knowledge Institute. What is it that they do in particular, guys? They're basically linking young people with different scholarships that they can get, even with outside countries rather. Basically, if you want to learn abroad and you want to, just spread your horizon, she's the girl for you, because she's going to be telling us about what they do in particular. Hey, how are you? It's hot, hey?
It's
but you still look pretty,
hot.
so it's fine.
Thank you.
So can you tell us more about the Knowledge Institute?
The Knowledge Institute is an NGO that we started 10 years ago with a group of friends. We were all students at the time, and we realized that we actually don't know how we can get opportunities to study abroad. So we thought that we would research this, but then we found that there's many other people who had the same problem. So we thought through this NGO, we would not only help ourselves, but we'll help many other students who want to know how they can go and study abroad.
Yeah, definitely. So we're speaking about scholarships, right?
Yes.
So how do you source them for people that don't know you, in order to make sure they have them and they are qualified? How do you make sure that they also attain to the requirements that they are needed?
Yes. So it's two questions. In terms of how do we source them, we do a lot of research, and we're a member of a number of international organizations that work in this space. But in terms of what can young people do, the first thing is finish Form 5.
Okay. Finish school.
Finish Form 5 and make sure that you do very well. That can also be finishing A-levels, it can also be finishing matric, but you need to finish high school with good grades. But then if you now want to study abroad, there's other things that you need to have. The first thing is that you need to have a very strong CV in high school. So go to career fairs, go to science fairs, go to maths fairs, do some things in school like sports, do some things in school like arts. Just be a student who is well-rounded. Scholarships for studying abroad are not looking at only your academics, they're looking at your entirety of a person.
Okay.
And then something else that's also very important for studying abroad is community service.
Okay.
Most scholarships for studying abroad are looking for students who care about their communities. It could be their school communities, their home communities, their church communities. So be the kind of person that is willing to help others. Do you help the elderly in your community? Do you help the underprivileged children in your community? When there's work to be done, like cleanup campaigns for the environment, are you a part of that? Community service is a very important part of that. And all of these things come out when you have to write your essay, your personal statement or your motivation, where you basically be selling yourself that, yes, I am a good student, but I also have these other things that I bring to the table.
Yeah, that's basic. You need to be all-rounded, you're saying.
Yes.
Okay, beautiful people, it's definitely getting loud in here, so you know that we're working with young people, but I just want to find out, because you're one of the panelists, what can you say about the turnout in terms of the exhibitors and also the students who are very loud at the moment?
Lubombo brought the energy today. There are so many schools on the field. A lot of schools that I'm also meeting for the first time. The students are happy, they are engaged. The exhibitors are extremely informed, and they're providing really valuable information to the young people. So we are so thankful to the Ministry of Labor for inviting us here today to be part of this fair. And we look forward to being in Hlangano on Friday, and next week Monday in Manzini, and on Wednesday in Pigs Peak.
Do you think this overall Career Expo is going to be a success in terms of what are you guys even hoping to achieve? Are you hoping the fact that young people are going to be able to get the knowledge and also use that knowledge? Because as young people, when we were growing up, we didn't have as much opportunities, to be exposed. So basically, I just want to determine your overall success evaluation method.
Yes, I want to see many, many more applications for scholarships coming from the different regions. So next year, I don't want to only see St. Mark's applying for scholarships. I want to see Galanga. I want to see Mbaga. I want to see Stegi Nazarene. Let's have these opportunities go to as many diverse schools in the country as possible.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So basically, as I mentioned earlier, inside, and next to me we have Dr. Tabile Ndlovu from UNESCO, guys. Just about today's event, and basically just speaking to us about the theme. And who does the theme speak to in particular, and how can young people benefit from this initiative? Dr. Tabile, how are you doing? So before we get to the initiative and what's happening here today, I just want to talk about the theme of today's event, which is Embrace Youth Empower Entrepreneurial Skills, rather. Can you please explain to us what that means? Translator Eswatini.
Yeah, actually the theme for today is basically to say there's a space for everyone. So everyone nakangatfola a problem, atfola solution as a solver. Then we can all have more jobs. We're trying to close the gap, unemployment with our youth. So we're sharing information about the opportunities that are available, be it students who want to go to the university, vocational jobs. The spectrum is wide. So we're basically saying find your space somewhere, and then we make Swaziland a better place.
That is absolutely phenomenal, because I'm sure they have like a lot of dreams. So let's get to today and just having different people come here, different universities be a part of this initiative. Can you talk to us about what is happening today and how can young people benefit from this? Because or rather organizations that.
So today we've tried to bring different organizations that offer different opportunities for the young person, and they are exhibiting around. So we're basically taking them from wherever they are based to closer to the young people. Lamhla Selbonjeni, and we felt like they deserve to know what opportunities are here. Of course, we'll be moving throughout the country, but we have universities, environmental authorities, we've got EPA to showcase what is available for the young person out there.
And I'm being a part of this initiative. Yini I achieve at the end of the day, noma ahambe ayekhaya ayifunzile namuhla.
lamuhla wonke umuntu umntwana lomncane lamhla loyo student akafune ukuthi manje where is their niche, what do they like, where are the opportunities, do you want to go to university, do you want to go to vocational, what are opportunities available when it comes to businesses, imisebenzi yetandla and all the like. So find something, ask someone, talk to someone, you will get something.
Okay, thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you very much.
Well, today we are bringing you everything entrepreneurial. Nyalo Sina Inectors. Basically, we have the CEO of Inectors Mbabane campus. Her name is Zama Mtetwa. Just bang Inectors bona. What does it mean for them to be here, guys? We're not taking this lightly. People took their time to be here rather, and they want to talk to the students, and the students should learn from them. So basically, I just want to find out kusi Inectors itivanjani na kusi ida, and what are they learning, or are the students inquiring from them? Hi, Zama.
Hi.
How are you?
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So can you tell me more about Inectors for a person that doesn't know? You know, you do entrepreneurial things. You basically develop business ideas. Can you tell me more about it?
Okay, Inectors basically it's an international organization.
Yeah.
We formulate my business opportunities from the schools, and then we just put them back into the community. Namhlas Inectors Unisambabane campus, Inectors Waluseni campus, Inectors Lenge campus, as well as Inectors Sanustegi. They have their products on display. Students
Okay, can you talk to me about some of the business ideas? I know that it's 2023. You're always encouraging people to be creative and innovative. Can you tell me more about some of the business ideas that you guys have come up with as an organization or as Inectors that you feel like are top notch and are matching with the digital times as well?
Okay, so now I'll just basically talk about what we have today. Inectors Kwaluseni usilethele ema mushrooms. They are basically explaining to us how they make their own mushrooms using ema substrates that take care of the environment basically. Inectors Luyengo usendela a better juice lapho khona ke focus mainly on chronic diseases, pulmonary diseases. So basically nabo they actually take what the environment can give us, and they're giving it back to us. And Inectors Sitegi when the hydroponics na recycle waste and produce your vegetables, your fruits, whatever you can. And Inectors Mbabane na recycle waste to produce livestock feed for cattle, goats and pigs.
That's so inspiring, so diverse. You guys are so versatile. I just want to find out more because you're here to reach out to the student. Basically, it's an outreach for you guys. What questions are they asking you, and are you able to help them with their inquiries?
Oh, the students are so anxious.
Yeah.
They're basically asking us a lot about how we inquire our raw materials, what we do with the raw materials, whether we're finding market or not. Is it making profit? Is it working for us actually? And how they actually can be Inectors members when they actually get to campus. So basically it's that. And we're able to explain to them that being an Inectors member, it's about you loving the community, loving the environment, loving business, most importantly, and obviously love making money. So we're just trying to make sure that when they get to campus, they look up for these organizations that will help them gain better skills in entrepreneur and business marketing and financial literacy and all of that. So we're able to actually respond to all of those questions.
Now, basically, you deal with entrepreneurship, right? A lot of us just have the hope of what, I just want to make as much money as I can. But honestly, most people think that it's important for people to do what they love. So what advice would you give to someone that wants to start a business or someone that is aspiring to be a part of this organization?
Oh my goodness, I am an environmental health student.
Okay.
So you'd never think that I'd actually want to do bookkeeping and finance, but here I am doing it because I love it so much. Honestly, the world is becoming a place where you won't survive with your job and your salary, so you have to make other means of living. So business works at this point in time. I'm sure we can all tell it works. So I'm quite certain that with Inectors you'll never go wrong.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, now basically we're bringing you guys the universities that are part of this initiative, one of them being Limkokwing University. I'm a product myself, but basically today, but just what is Limkokwing, what courses do they provide, and what does it mean for them to be a part of this initiative? So, hey, how you doing, Lucky?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Can you tell us more about Limkokwing? Maybe not every course that you guys have, obviously, what Limkokwing is about, and maybe probably like key 5 major courses that you guys have that you feel like are different from other universities.
Okay, thank you so much. My name is Lucky Matonsi.
Yeah.
I'm the communications officer,
Yes.
Limkokwing University, Eswatini. As Limkokwing, we're a global university.
Yeah.
We're in more than 13 countries around the world. Yes, so we're so much happy to be part of this Career Expo today, because our mandate as a university is to help the Eswatini government, especially through equipping the youth with creative and innovative skills, so that when they are done, they add value in the economy, in building the economy.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got creative courses,
Yeah.
and most of our courses are skilled based, which
Yeah.
means that the students can be able to create employment
Yes.
after their studies.
Yeah.
Most of them even start creating employment while they are still students with us. So that is one of the benefits of being a student at Limkokwing University.
Okay.
So we've got different courses from 4 faculties. We've got the Faculty of Communications, which especially specifically caters for students who are good in languages.
Yes.
Your English language, history, RS, all the communications languages. So that is what the Faculty of Communications caters for.
Okay.
And then we've got the Faculty of ICT.
Yes.
You know that ICT is the future now. Everything is digital. So we've got that faculty. Under that faculty, we have got information technology as a course, and business information technology, which is a course as well.
Yeah.
And then we have the Faculty of Design and Globalization, which caters for the creatives as well. Design, we've got design as a course. We've got creative multimedia, which entails more animation. And then we also have architecture under the design faculty.
Okay.
And then the last faculty that we have at Limkokwing is the business faculty. Under the business faculty, we have business management as a course. For those who are good in both business studies, maths, accounts, economics.
Okay.
And then we have hotel management for those who want to go to the hospitality industry.
Yeah.
We also have hotel management, and then we also have tourism, because tourism is also the future.
Yeah.
So we also have tourism, international tourism, which is a course under the business faculty. And then we have a new course that we are so proud about. It's called music design.
Okay.
So that is where we teach the students on how they can professionalize their talents, music, studio operations, artist management. So we're building the future tiras in the country. So we're mostly focusing on the passion of the students. We want to cultivate that culture of using your passion and education, so that we eliminate the high unemployment rate in the country.
Okay, that's definitely so inspiring, and it's giving a lot of diversity from music to communications to also business. Now, I just want to talk about, as a communications officer, Limkokwing, and you definitely work with a lot of students. Why would you say it's so important for young people to be exposed to this type of initiative where they learn more about, possible job opportunities that they might venture into? Why would you say that is important? Because, a lot of people probably go to school and they study and they find themselves unemployed. And according to your experience, of course, you work with people. Why would you say this initiative is very important?
I'd say this initiative is very important because, first of all, I myself never got this opportunity while at high school.
Yeah.
Yes, I enjoy what I'm doing and I'm passionate about it. It was just God's grace that I managed to then learn what I was passionate about.
Yeah.
But for them, it's a great opportunity because now they are getting this information while they still have control of what they can choose, the subjects that they can choose, and their passion as well, because some of us didn't know our passion when we were growing up, but now, for instance, on at our stalls, we usually ask them what are they passionate about, and what are they capable in the subject in terms of subjects at high school. So in that way, you find that they are excited because now they can align their passion to education. So this is a great initiative. We're so much grateful to be part of it, and we were so happy that the students are here. They'll gain a lot, and I think they will make sound decisions with regards to their futures moving forward.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Well, it has been a delightful day just watching young people be in their element, socializing, and also getting to learn a thing or two about the different career paths. So we're so excited to be a part of this initiative, see Eswatini TV, and there's so much more that we have in store for you guys, because this is not the last one, okay? People definitely came out in numbers. As I said earlier on when the show started, I hope that you guys learned a thing or two about today's event, and also to the parents be it primary no high school guys. We're just hoping that people learned a thing or two in terms of and even those that are not strong when it comes to education, but those that can acquire skills, because a skill is for life. With that being said, this is not the last, and we hope that you guys are still eager to learn more. Next week we'll be going to Mavuso, so we hope that people come out in numbers. We're encouraging you guys to come and participate so that you can learn more about the different career paths that you can choose. See Eswatini TV, we'll see more of you next time and next time, because there's so much that we have in store. After all, the children are the future leaders of tomorrow, if we do say so myself. We'll see you guys on the next one, and we're out.